Buddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo
tassa bhagavato arahato samma
Sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo
tassa
tassa
bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Sambuddhassa.
Okay, good evening. Let's start the class. Okay, last week we've been talking about the epic period. So in all these varieties, there was a direction of unity, and the main principles of the Aryan culture were the formative motives. So the authorities of the Vedas were accepted. So new gods were identified with the Vedic deities, like Shiva, Shakti, Vishnu had become prominent. And in this period, the emphasis on personal God with devotion, bhakti in place. And the philosophical tendencies, which later became systemized, called darshanas, were also suggested in it. Okay, so we continue from here today. I think before that, I give you the assignment first before we forget. Assignment. Assignment. Today is 4 April. Describe the changes. Describe the changes of Vedic concept of God. Describe the changes. In logis. Ideologies. 1,000 Submission 4 11 18 18 of April. Okay, please see in the chat box. Today's assignment: describe the changes of Vedic concept of God, okay, in terms of periods and ideologies. Yeah. So about 1,000 words. Date of submission, give you 2 weeks, okay. On 18 April, that day, submit. Okay, so we continue from here. In the Mahabharata, 'Elaborations on the Orthodox social code with the 4 life. It's called Purusa Artha. Purusa Artha. Namely, righteousness. So this Dharma, the term is Dharma, wealth, artha, wealth, glory, enjoyment, karma, spiritual freedom, moksha, 4 aims of life, okay. This one. And then you have 4 aims of life. I think I put it, there are elaborations on the, there are elaborations on, okay, like this better. This better. Orthodox. Orthodox social code with 4 aims of life, okay, mainly. Number 2. Life. Okay, 4 stages of life. Okay, you tell me, what are the 4 stages of life? Okay, what are the 4 stages of life?
Student life.
Okay.
Householder's life,
Mm-hmm.
retired life,
Mm.
and renounced life.
Enough. Okay, good. Good. Okay, student life. Okay, student life. If you can remember, try to remember the term brahmacharya. Okay, brahmacharya. Second, the household life. Household life. Garhastya. Garhastya. And then you so-called retire life, or we call retire life I think I can accept it's the modern term. Retire life, okay. The better word is forest, forest dwelling, okay, or forest abide, okay. Forest dwelling life, okay, I'll call retire life. Okay. So the word is vana. Vana is forest. Okay. Prashta is staying, dwelling, stay in the forest. And this what you call renounce. Okay, renouncing life. Sannyasa. Okay, sannyasa. So, and there are also the 4 caste system. Okay, also you tell me what are the 4 castes? Hiroko.
Yes.
What are the
Good
4
evening,
castes?
Bante.
Good
Focus?
evening.
Good evening. I'm sorry. I was late.
It's okay, no problem. Remember the 4 caste system in the India of the Baramon?
Brahman,
Okay, Brahma,
Kshatriya,
Kshatriya, yeah,
Vaishya,
Vaishya,
Sudra.
Sudra, good, good.
Thank you.
Good. These very basic terms everybody must know, huh? So 4 caste system. We call Brahmin. Okay, Brahmin is the. I think we put the Brahmin. The priest. Okay, the priest. And then you have Kshatriya. The warrior. Vaishya. Trader or the merchant, and Sudra. The labels, huh? This one is where can I see? So. Okay. In the code of Manu, regarding the 10 social rules and practices given, then metaphysical and cosmological speculation found in Manu was not so important since they are mentioned only intellectual background of the social while in Manu system is a scope for some progress where the main emphasis is on the conservation of social order. Conservation of social order. That's the thing. Okay. It glorified glorified its glorified custom and convention were being undermined. However, flashes of the great insight flashes of the great insight were some passages from Kautilya's Arthasastra. Treatise on the science of economics and politics are given to show ancient Indian thinkers were not interested in ethical and theoretical problem concerning economic politics. So means that in this Shastra, there are some hints that the ancient India also interested in the economics and politics. So means that it's not only like a religion. So in this epic period, they are also talking about economics and politics. The detailed discussions about the nature of sovereign. Okay. Representative institutions, peace and war, validity of punishment. Validity of punishment means why you punish people. Give me reason why you punish me. This is called validity of punishment. And principles of taxation. How to tax the people. Police and moral functions. Why do we need police? Of the state, etc. This indicates that the political thinkers of ancient India combine idealism with a high degree of realism. Combine idealism with a high degree of realism. Idealism, 理想ね。Realism, 現実ね。 due to its great influence upon subsequent Indian thought and why the Bhagavad Gita is reproduced in full. Miscellaneous passages are quote from other sections of the Mahabharata to indicate the non-absolutist Buddhism of the ethical thought. Practice. It's reproduced. Bhagavad Gita is reproduced. Copy from Mahabharata to indicate the non-absolutist realism. Okay, now a new topic. It's also it's a very well-known works as well. Bhagavad Gita. Okay. What is Bhagavad? Bhagavad Gita is a religious, religious classic rather than a philosophical treatise. Not as a metaphysical system thought by an individual thinker or school thinker. Or school of thinker. But as a tradition which has emerged from the religious life of the mankind. So it's not a metaphysical system thought, but it's a tradition. Although it's a religious classic, but it's not a metaphysical system. Metaphysical system like do you remember in the Yajna, the four Vedas, the Yajna, like when they put the offering item on the altar, something represents the moon, represent the eye, the sun, right? This is called metaphysical thought. Okay, so that is a religious text, right? So although the Bhagavad Gita is a religious text, but it's not a metaphysical system like the Vedas last time, but now it's a tradition. Okay, this is what we're trying to say. It's a tradition, it's not a metaphysical system of thought. The Bhagavad is what you call mentioning Brahmavidya, ethics, ethics, Yoga Shastra, the science of reality, and the art of union with reality. See? Union with reality. So this is an extension of the previous, in the epic period, it mentioned about the idealism with realism, right? How to materialize politics and economics, right? So, so the Bhagavad Gita give it more emphasis, how to unite, the country, the people with reality, input into practice. The Gita derives its main inspiration from the Upanishad and integrates them into a comprehensive synthesis with different elements of the Vedic exercise Okay, I think I give you point form is better. The Gita derives its main inspiration from the Upanishads, means that it comes from the Upanishad, right? It comes from the Upanishad, okay? From the Upanishad. Inspiration from the Upanishad. And integrate them into a comprehensive synthesis with different elements. Okay, different element with different elements. Different elements. Okay, different elements of Vedic sacrifice. Vedic sacrifice. Here. Yes. Vedic sacrifice. Upanishadic of the absolute Brahman. The Bhagavata theism, okay? Bhagavata に関する神学ですね。Sankhya dualism in yoga meditation. What Gita. So the Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata, and its author is attributing to Vyasa. Okay, now we talk about metaphysics. Although it's not the system, but they are still inside. Metaphysics. The Bhagavad Gita are the Upanishadic conception of Brahman as an absolute reality. Okay, because Bhagavad Gita was recomposed, right? It recomposed and it take up some ideas from the Upanishad. So Bhagavad Gita takes up the Upanishadic conception. Which one? Especially the concept of Brahman, okay, as the absolute reality. Brahman to wa宇宙の絶対的な真理。このアイデアをボロして書かれたね。So Bhagavad Gita takes up the Upanishadic concept of Brahman as the absolute reality and compose. Absolute reality, it points out the impersonality of the absolute. It points out the impersonality of the absolute is not whole significant. Okay. It points out the impersonality of the absolute is not its whole significant. Impersonality is that like expression of the absolute is not the main focus. It's not the main focus of the content. Okay. So it develops the theistic side of the Upanishadic teaching by giving us a God who exceeds the infinite and the mere finite. Develop the theistic side of the Upanishad. Okay, by saying that the God exceeds infinite and the mere finite, means that beyond imagination. Beyond imagination. God has created the universe, but there's still a starting and ending point, right? But God is beyond this starting and ending of the universe. This is what it means here. In the Gita, the Supreme is at once the transcendental. Transcendental means like beyond the world, beyond the world. The cosmic, like the star, the galaxies of the universe, and the individuality of reality. Okay, like everything is individual. The river, the ocean, the human beings, the animal, each at its individuality. In this transcendental aspect, the Supreme means the God, okay? The Supreme, the God, is the pure self, unaffected affected by any action or experience. Means God is always there. Nobody can change or disturb or destroy the God. Okay, cannot be affected by any experience. Detached, you cannot take out the God, cannot remove the God. And unconcerned. So this is called, you see, this is called the meaning of God is giving. So means that it developed a theistic content of God in the from the Upanishad, giving more forte to the God. Unconcerned. Okay. In its dynamic aspect, it's not only supports, but also governs the whole cosmic action. Not only support but governs, means that it's the authority. Okay, this Bhagavad is the authority of governing the cosmic action. Self unexpected, supreme. Yeah. The supreme is self. Comes the whole cosmic. Okay. Same supreme, which is one and all and above. All. The supreme is the one in all and above all. Okay. One in all, like it's only one God in everything. There's only one God in everything. And this God is above everything. Okay. And it is present in the individual. Where is God? In everyone's heart or in everyone's place. Okay. Interesting. Theistic ideology. The emphasis of Bhagavad is on the Supreme, the God, the Supreme as the personal God who creates the perceptible world by his nature or Prakriti. He is responsible for the creation, the preservation, and the destruction of the destruction of the universe. Okay, again, you see, creation usually represented by Brahman. Preservation is represented by Vishnu, and destruction is represented by Shiva usually. So now the supreme God, okay, the supreme God, this personal God in Bhagavad Gita covers these three stages of the universe. Okay. So, okay, so next lesson we'll go to ethics. Okay, ethics. Okay, one more time. I'm reading out the assignment. So in the chat box, I guess you have copied it. Describe the changes of Vedic concept of God in terms of periods and ideologies, about 1,000 words, and submission in 2 weeks' time on the 18th of April. So in your year-end exam, so usually the exam, the questions of the exam paper will be like in an essay form. Like in average, one question, you have to spend about 30 minutes to answer one essay question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 5 to 6 questions, essay question you answer within a 3-hour exam time. So usually like that. So now I'm training you writing the essay, preparing you for the year-end exams. Okay. So like on and off every month or 2 months once, I'm giving you assignments. So you practice. Okay, practice. Okay. Okay, let's hold our palms together. Buddham saranam gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Yampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tutyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tutyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tutyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tutyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tutyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay,
Thank you
see
very
you.
much,
You,
Bante.
Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
One more announcement here. Next week we have class 18. We have class 25th of April. Maybe no class. It's close to the Golden Week. Also, I'm traveling to Kyoto, but I will give you notice again whether 25th we can have class or don't have. Okay. Okay. See you next week.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
bye.